Hey everyone, this is Steve from Memory Express, and we're going to be jumping into Memory Express reviews. This week we're taking a look at the Banner Saga 2 for Nintendo Switch. Banner Saga 2 feels best and truly at home on the Nintendo Switch console. I felt super attached, and the story got more intimate for me on the go versus staring at the panel on my computer. I will warn you now, if you haven't played the first game, this review is loaded with some light spoilers, so please be warned. And there might be some content you may not want to see. So, again, be warned. The game plays out differently for everyone, which is why I love this game so much. And my experience is, well, vastly different than anyone that may have reviewed this as well. So, our thoughts and feelings will be different, especially when we look at the Nintendo Switch. For those who played the game prior to Nintendo Switch, you can pick the game up on the eShop, so Banner Saga 1 is available. Or, if you're a little short on funds and you just don't want to jump in, that's fine. There's a recap story to make a tough decision, your first of many. So be warned, spoilers ahead. I imported my save on the Nintendo Switch where Alette survived and Rook died. I found Rook to be too unstable as a leader, distraught with the death of his daughter. And it just made him too many rash decisions and put himself in the caravan in danger. So that's why I chose Alette. I felt with Rook's death she really matured as a person, character, and through this whole ordeal, she's become a powerful leader to her people. With the help of Hakon and Ivor, she really took on this journey. I personally love how the story continues here. The savagery of this dying world and the brutality of the battle really drives how desperate the situation has become for these people. Alette, of course, is faced with too many to count dire situations, life and death at every corner for the caravan. I had honest problems putting this game down on Nintendo Switch. I was playing deep into the night up to 3 AM sometimes. I really lost track of time. We also get a better introduction to Bolverk and the Ravens in the second game, which at one point there's a dire mission, and it is given to you. And, of course, you have to leave the caravan. I enjoyed Bolverk and his character's descent into madness, well, and power. His path was my favorite path in this series so far, and this game really highlights that, how a powerful leader deals with internal struggles while trying to keep his mercenaries in line during an end-of-the-world scenario. Having held the game in my hand, I truly drove home to me how serious the situations were and my decisions were. It really affects the game and the caravan. The Banner Saga is a tough pill to swallow, so if you're diving and think, oh boy, this is going to be an easy game, it's going to be an easy ride, I apologize now in advance for your tears. This game is a masterpiece of the strategy genre. The gameplay is vastly improved as well, which is one of the things I like the most, is the new curveballs they threw us, such as boundaries. It really helps you out, and the enemy strategy is better in combat. I felt it improved the gameplay, on-the-fly decision making, and added stress of, how do I get out of this? How to defeat this? Oh boy, there's a wall here? What I really appreciate on the Nintendo Switch is how easy it is to pick up and control. And it's why I say it feels more at home here. It's smooth as a knife going through hot butter. Or a hot knife going through smooth butter. You get the reference. I have zero complaints. This game is perfectly controlled on the Nintendo Switch, it just feels so natural. One thing I noticed we could do on the Nintendo Switch that maybe I didn't pay too much attention to on PC was the ability to move around and see the world. Sure, of course we see it through the gameplay, but with the touch controls you can zoom in and out on the screen. You can really get a close up of the world and the caravan, so this is a great implementation of that. I also love being able to zip around the map during the battle. Near the end of the game is one of my favorite scenes, when they're holding the line. Did you know they're a baby dredge? I discovered baby dredge because I was messing around and just looking around the world. They're absolutely adorable. Well, it's a shame we find out in the finale if these little pebbles make it or not. This is what I'm stressing out more about. There are tons of things in the game that left me shooketh and really drove the implications of my actions to heart. Losing some squad members I took personally, extremely personally. I was very upset, and for a few days I was thinking about what I could have done differently. So would I recommend this game? You sure as heck know I would. Do you rate games here? Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's give it 8 dead gods out of 10. Yeah, I went there. And if you haven't gone there yourself, you guys should really check out the Banner Saga series. I highly recommend this game. I truly enjoyed this game, and really it's worth the journey. It's one of the best RPG strategy games I've ever played, and I really look forward to the third game, which is coming out July 26th, so this Thursday, if you're watching this in the past. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking this out. I'm Steve from Memory Express, and I'll see you guys in the next game review.